again, people. I realize now it's been a while since I did a houseplant update, and as you can see, I've kind of changed things around here. I kind of cleaned up this corner. This corner was a bit of a mess before with like random assortment of clippings and stuff, for lack of a better term. I'm calling this the Monstera corner. All these down here, these are all the clippings and propagations from the Monstera plant. The one Monstera plant that I split up, this is still all of that. And I've put in these grow lights. I will add them in the description below. But this guy really likes it. You can see these were the leaves before, kind of juvenile and whatever else. And the fenestrations really start to come out, I would say within the last 4 to 6 months. And it's mainly because of the lights. I had to actually move these lights up a bit because these guys were getting too close. This was actually burning on the light itself. And also, just to give you a reference, look at the size of the leaves compared to my hand. These things are getting huge. So definite slow growers. I haven't seen a real benefit. I put these boards back there months ago. I put the grooves in there so that the aerial roots would hopefully attach and grow down. And of course, even though I put it against the board, as it grew, now the back end is has twisted away from the board. I clipped a lot of aerial roots off it. I had like a 3-foot aerial roots coming off of it. So it seems to be happy and growing, because if you see, this was the original thickness of the main stem, and the space in between the leaves, the internodes, as they would say, pretty far apart. And since it's been on the board, you can see, well, not on the boards, I'm more attributing this to the grow light. You can see how thick the stem has gotten now, and the internodal space is really shortened up because it hasn't had to stretch for the light. So light is a definite benefit for these. These particular lights are actually grow lights. These aren't workshop lights like I have on my grow stand. But honestly, any high intensity light would probably have done the plant well. But these particular lights, I'll add the description I'll add the link to in the description to these lights. Seem to be doing pretty well. This monstrosity is the canna bulbs that I had planted up, and I need to put it in a bigger pot. That's what this thing's for. So as a little note to myself, need to do, but they've done pretty well. I think these would have benefited from being under direct light. I've only recently moved it here because you can see how leggy it's gotten. When I took it out of the workshop, when it was on the grow lights, it was only about here. And it came into a space that it didn't have that kind of light intensity, and it kind of lagged out. But it did push out flowers. So I was really impressed with that, because I was going to cut this down and replant some bulbs and stuff. Now I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing, but that's doing well there. I moved the Anthurium Flamingo plants inside from the workshop as well as the Crotons. These guys have really grown large as well. I kind of wanted some color in here. Most of this was green, so Spiderplants, as usual. They were on the table over there behind the couch, and now I put them on the grow stand. So I want to get some clippings and do some more propagations and put those up for sale. But they're still doing well. The tips are kind of drying out a bit, and that's partly due to not enough humidity that they are getting. I also want to put some lights here. This side of the house is north facing, and these are the only windows that really get any kind of light. So it's not much light. So that's why I'm going to add another set of grow lights over here so that these guys can really benefit from it. This is the only pepper plant that survived my annoying planting season this year. It never made it outside. I was determined not to let it die. It's kind of leggy, but it's still alive, and I've harvested a bunch of peppers already from it. As you can see, there's one there, another one to harvest. I don't know if I can get it to push out more blooms and potentially more chilies over the winter, but we'll see. I'm currently starting another set of peppers, and I'm going to try to grow them inside this fall winter. So we'll see what happens there. But it's struggling along, but it's there as well. Back here, it's not going to get a great view, but it's like a mini orchard back here. So this is an olive tree I got from Costco. That down there is a little date palm that I've been growing from seed. This is a money tree. That's the Jamaican apple tree that I showed you guys before. This tall guy here is the mango, I believe the Alphonso mango that they called it. That's growing well. Also, if I scoot in back here, this is the avocado plant. That's the Reid's avocado type. And I was able, let me scoot around here, to get a Haas avocado to root up. So that's what this one is here. And it's doing well. And that is one of the two orchid plants that I have. The other one is in the terrarium that I have in the basement. I posted a video about that previously, about the terrarium build. But yeah, everything's looking nice. The Pothos doing okay. These are still clippings from what I got from before, our friends, so I'm making them continue on. There's more in the bathroom itself. If you kind of notice, there are light fixtures on this grow stand, but they're more for display lights. They're not really beneficial to the plants. At some point I want to switch those out to small actual grow lights, because the light temperature and the intensity is probably not the best for the plants as is. And I picked up a ZZ plant the other day. This is a few days ago. It was just from, I think it was from, I want to say Walmart. So it's probably not in the right medium, so I'm going to switch that out to the chunky soil mix that I have and divide that up. I might do a quick video on that, haven't decided yet, but it has new growth on it. And I probably will do a care video for a ZZ plant, because I've had a couple and I've learned a couple things since I've had the ones that I did have. And yeah, I think it might be interesting. But anyways, that's the houseplant update. I'm liking this new aesthetic that I put together. And with the grow lights I'm going to put in, I think all the plants are going to benefit. And yeah, I think things are looking pretty good. Anyways, like the sign says, grow through what you go through. Yeah, that's what it says. Good motto for this year. Anyways, that's the houseplant update. Hope you guys have a good weekend.